Growing up, we weren't very wealthy, and so my mom always made our clothes when we were little kids. And uh, as I started to grow up, I became interested in what my mom did, and so she started to teach me to sew. And this actually is the sewing machine she taught me on. And I grew up making my own clothes from probably about 5 years old. She had me starting with shorts that were just elastic waist shorts that were really easy to make. And with that, then I just went on and started making pants and shirts and whatever else. And it became natural for me to a point where I could not go out to a store and buy clothes because they're either shabbily made, they cost too much, they didn't fit me because I'm a tall person, plus I'm a big girl. And it was always hard to find clothes that would fit me properly. And so I just ended up making my clothes my whole life. And other than jeans and like t-shirts that I play around in, or sweatshirts, most everything that I make, including my coats and everything, are made by me, not bought. When I started making crafts for, not sewing, but just crafts, like the little placemats that I would make for my dad and stuff like that, it was a outlet for myself. I was a shy kid, and so I did a lot of things at home. And so I would start making things, and I didn't have anything to do with it. So like the placemats, I would give to my dad, and I would make stuff and I'd give it to my grandma who lived next door to us, or my mom, or whatever. But those were not things that I was thinking I was giving them gifts. I was just making stuff and giving them away because I wanted to make more. And then as I got older, I started to realize that homemade things are unique, and if you do a good job with them, people like them. Probably the first thing that I did was when I was in 4th grade, our school had a craft fair, and I entered a tablecloth that I made. It was really, actually, when I think about it now, it's very simple, but it was a tablecloth. I actually won first prize with it. And with that, I gave it to my 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Wigren, who absolutely loved it. She put it on her table at home. She actually lived by me, and she was one of my grandma's friends. And so I actually saw it on her table. It wasn't one of those where just people show their appreciation and then throw it up in the closet. She actually used it, and it made me really feel proud when I'd walk into her house and see that tablecloth sitting there, knowing that she liked it, not necessarily that it wasn't really a prideful thing that I did it, but I'm sure that's probably part of it, especially as a little fourth grader. But it was more the fact that she appreciated it so much, she allowed it to be shown to other people. All of those things that I create, because I do create a lot of them, because it does go quickly, I ended up giving away as presents to people. Different reasons for whatever I made. Sometimes I made it specifically for people. I do a lot of lap quilts, cross stitch or whatever, but I do a lot of lap quilts that I will give away as baby presents, as graduation presents, as wedding presents I've done before too. Because again, they're unique, and that's the thing that I like about doing the crafts, is that everything that I have, the person that I give the gift to would never get it from anybody else, because it's a unique thing that I've made in whatever format that I've done it, to give them a gift that is from me specifically. It's not just gone out and store-bought, which is not a bad thing either. But most of the time when I do something for someone, I come up with an idea that fits their lifestyle, or whatever the situation is that I'm giving the present to. When I retire, I don't know what I'll do. I mean, I'll continue to have people that will have different events in their lives. We have nieces and nephews that are either not married or are in their childbearing ages, or even way younger than that, that will have different events in their lives that I can actually work on to create gifts for them that will be unique for them in their lives. Other than that, I'll just start probably inundating the people that I know with stuff that I've made, and give it to them. It's like, the thing that you don't know is when I hand someone a gift, I don't know what they do with it, if they just throw it in their closet, or if they did like my 4th grade teacher and put it out on their table as a display. I don't really care. It's from me. It's a gift from me that's unique, that I like to give to people. And I'll probably continue that regardless of who it is that I give it to.